Rappers, what's good? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to upload your music to YouTube without a music video. Hey, what's up? My name is Hitplay at Hitplaybeats.com, and my goal is to help provide rappers with the knowledge they're going to need in order to turn their dreams into their careers. So if you're a serious rapper, make sure you go ahead and you hit that subscribe button down below, and you click the notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. Also, if you like any of the beats you hear in the background of this video, I'll have direct links to each of those in the description below. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump onto the computer and get started. Alright, so we're on the computer now, and what I'm going to be showing you how to do is make your own audio video. So basically just taking like a image of your mixtape or mixtape cover or whatever, and basically putting music in the background and maybe overlaying a couple extra effects just to kind of give it some movement so it's not too boring to look at and so that it kind of keeps people's attention. You have a couple different options whenever you're going to do this when you don't have a music video to work with. You either have the audio videos, which I've seen Lil Uzi Vert, Kevin Gates, and like a ton of other artists put up on their YouTube channel. And then the other option is that you either get a lyric video made, like you either make it yourself or you go to like something like Fiverr and get it made by somebody else. But so that you don't have to pay to basically have somebody sync an image with a with your audio file, I'm going to show you how to do that in this free software called HitFilm Express. And so what you can do is go to the link in the description and you can go ahead and download this for free. You want the Express version, not the like normal like HitFilm Pro or whatever they call it. Get the Express version because it does everything that we're going to need to do in this video. All right, so the first step that you're going to do is click new, and then it's going to open up a new image. At least it should. There we go. So what you're going to do is you can scroll through here. They have different templates and different things like that. But what we want to do is we want to choose 1080p at 24 FPS, I believe. Where was it at? Yep. 24 frames a second, 1920 by 1080, which is the resolution for YouTube. Maximum audio quality. So I don't think you don't need 96. You only need 48 because YouTube's going to degrade the quality of your music just slightly. So 48,000 hertz is perfectly fine. And then you can click start editing. Okay, and you should be greeted to a screen that looks like this. If it doesn't look like this, click on this right here and you can click and add and remove different things like that. And you'll see that it changes as I add things. So I'm going to remove that. If you want to see what I have selected, this is what I have selected. And so what I'm going to do is, first off, you need to have a mixtape cover or some sort of image that people can look at, or like a video that you can loop. So you can take like a video on your phone, or like if you have a camera, take a video of like you just like moving around, like kind of loop it like a GIF or something like that. I made a video on how to make your own mixtape cover just recently. So if you want to learn how to do that, I'll have a link either on the top of the screen somewhere or in the description down below. You can go make your own mixtape cover and then follow along with this. Okay, and once you find it, you can just go ahead and drag it in. Notice this is 1400 by 1400. So what we got to do is we're going to bring this up just a little bit. I'm going to drag this onto where it says video, even though it's an image. And as you can see there, it's got these it's got these checkered bars. This means that this is going to be black bars essentially whenever you export the video. So what we want to do is make sure, scroll out so that you can see everything. So what we want to do is drag the corners, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit Command Z so I can undo that. I'm going to hold Shift so that it dynamically moves, so it's not lopsided or anything like that. I'm definitely going to scroll in a little bit so I can make sure that I'm not there's no black at the top, and it's okay if it's a little bit off. It can overhang a little bit. And so then what I can do is I can go through over here, assuming this is like a solid color mixtape cover. It might not work if it's like a different style. Actually, you know what? So what you can do is if you have a solid color one, you go to new and you hit plain, and then you can change the color to match this background by just taking the dropper and holding it. It'll change to that color. It'll match, right? If it's not a solid cover, what you can do, you can hold Shift. I'll make this small like this. And then I will make another video track, and this is a layer-based software, so I'm going to move this up one. So this is on top, so this will be on top of everything else. And then I'll basically bring this back down to the bottom, extend that out. And as you can see, you can kind of see that it's kind of messy right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold Shift again. I'm going to expand this out. So it's like this, maybe right there, like this. And then what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to go to Effects, Blur. Just a normal blur will be fine. Click this over here, and you can kind of blur it out of the background to where it looks okay. And you can kind of play with it and get it to where it looks the way you want. So I can hold shift, make that smaller. I can reposition it so it's kind of like in the center like that. And so if I scroll in, maybe my computer's having a heart attack, I'll scroll in and grab the little finger so I can move around. And so now you have this, and let's see, click back on this again, make it smaller again, or just make it bigger and just bring that out like that. There you go. And so now you would just have to find your song and put it in under here. So let me see if I can find a beat and just put that under there real quick. All right, so you can just drag and drop your audio file under here. And once it's done loading, you'll be able to drag and drop it underneath your images. And make sure that you extend these all the way so they're to the length of your song. So I'm gonna drag and drop this in. This is a beat that I was working on. I'm gonna turn this down so I can talk over it. This is the volume. You don't need to jack with that. If you went to a professional studio or you've mixed and mastered your song, don't play with the volume at all. Don't try to boost it and make it louder. It'll make it distort. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna highlight both of these, pull it to the end of the song. And then there's this little black curtain right over here at the edge. So you can just bring this in, grab this little bar down here, zoom in, scroll over, boom. And you can have a little bit of a gap. You can zoom in more. I don't care enough. This is just a tutorial. And let's zoom all the way out. And so now you have something that does this. And you probably can't hear it because my audio for this program isn't routed into my interface, but the audio was playing. And so then once that's done, you have a couple other options. If you want to spruce this up a little bit, then you can go to, I'll put some assets in the description that you can download for free. So yeah, I'll put this particle effect down in the description. And so what I'm going to do, I have to insert another image. And so I want to make sure that this last one is on top. I think these are both linked. Is that why it's doing that? No. Okay, cool. So you want to make sure that this last asset's on top. It's going to come in with audio, right click, remove it. Oh, Command Z, right click, unlink first. Click off, click on, and then remove. Now the screen went black. That's the right size. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on this, go to effects, actually go to controls, I'm sorry, transform, actually clip properties. I haven't done this in a while, excuse me. This blend mode, we want to either do add or screen. They don't look all that different to me. I'm gonna click add. What that's gonna do is make the black part of it disappear. And then if I hit play and zoom in, let's see, scale to fit. The rendering speed of my computer absolutely is awful, but as you can see that there's like something moving on the screen, so it'll help keep people's interest more. And also make sure that you extend this all the way to the end of your song. And it's okay if it overlaps, it's not that big a deal. It's just gonna repeat right here, not too big a deal. So what you wanna do next is click on this export tab. And then what you'll do is you'll select presets. There's actually a YouTube preset in here. I use this all the time. So you can just select that and then hit start exporting. I think it might just be because I'm screen recording and it's not letting me do this, but all you have to do is select whatever you're doing. Actually, let's try in and out. Let's see. All right, so now that dropped that down there. Now we can hit start exporting, and then you hit start exporting, and then it'll tell you how long the time has passed, and then it'll tell you how much time is remaining. All right, so once this is done exporting, you'll be able to upload this directly to YouTube and start either sharing or promoting your song. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you go ahead and you hit that like button down below. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below this video as well. And until next time, here are some more videos.